What's up with the YouTube? It's your boy OK Tay from the We All We Got Network. Today I'm coming to you with a couple of topics that have been on my mind. I know I've been gone for a couple of weeks, kind of been uninspired, going through personal shit. But I'm gonna try to shit out a video every day. Every day. That's my goal. My goal is to shit out a video every day. My goal is to at least get 50 followers and then build from there. You know, I realize now I got to take this. If this is what I want to do, I got to take this stuff seriously. And nothing comes easy. Nothing comes without hard work. And that, that's just what it is. That's what I come to realize. And with a lot of shit that I do. So today, my first topic is I want to talk about prom season. I'm just talking about motherfucking prom season. Prom season, it's a beautiful time, especially in a child's life. That's kind of like the rite of passage. That's the last free night you're going to have, basically. We go real hard for senior prom. Junior prom is not really that serious because you're going to get a whole nother motherfucking prom. But senior prom, it's a big thing, for everything. I want to see my boys go to prom. I got 3 boys. I want to see each of them go to their prom, and get all dressed up and do all this shit. But what I seen this weekend was really fucking out of line. No bullshit. It was out of line. Okay, let's break down the aspects of these proms that I've seen. Because this is happening in the black community. In the black community. For one, we spending way too much motherfucking money on these proms. Every young man that I seen that was going to prom had on $1,000 pair of shoes. If their suit was real, I'm not sure if it's real or not because there's a lot of knockoff shit out there. And I went to Alexander McQueen. I went to the website and I just put some shit that I seen on one of these young men in my cart. The shit came out to be like $4,000 or $5,000 from the jacket. The jacket was like $2,500 by its damn self. The shirt was like like $500, $300. The pants was like $1,500. The shoes is like $900. The cheapest shoes you don't get is like $800, and them like you don't even want them because them they got little writing and all this shit. So it's too much money being spent on one night, on just one night. Like seriously, I seen every young man that I seen had on some type of designer stuff, some type of suit, and it's like, damn, like these young men better go to college then. These young men I better see everybody that I seen in them snaps, they better have their son in somebody's barber college, somebody's fucking trade school, because college ain't for everybody. Or they better have their ass at TCC, whole tuition paid. $6,000, the whole tuition paid. Shit, $4,500. You can graduate with associates at TCC or El Centro in Dallas. Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You didn't spend the minimum $4,000 on a suit. Let's get to these young women who going to prom. For one, these dresses, mamas, these dresses are too sexualized for these young women. Anytime that I see a young woman that I'm not even sure how old the babies is, they couldn't been 18. They like shit, that's the max age they can be. Anytime I see these young women with fucking see-through dresses on, with a sexualized cut on the side of it, with no back, it's kind of showing her ass crack. And all the pictures, the young woman is just bending over, showing her ass. And then in one of the other pictures, the mama is bending over with them daughter, showing her ass with sticking out her tongue and shit. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Seriously, what is wrong with y'all? Y'all don't see nothing. Then if the young lady go out, somebody call her a hoe, what she look like, you'll get mad. Then one snap just disgusted me. This the mama had. I'm not. And then I'm not sure if this was her daughter or I'm not sure if this is her son's date. Either way, it's not fucking acceptable. This woman had the money gun that she probably, because this happened on a Saturday, she probably had that money gun Friday at the strip club up the street. She was spraying $1 bills on this girl. And then I go to the next snap. She got a son, or it's worse if that's her daughter and that's his date. The son was spraying $1 bills on his date. And you know what the fuck? You know what the fuck this little girl started doing? Bending over, twerking. It's like a fucking instinct. It's like, oh, the camera on. It seems like every time you put a camera on one of these sisters, especially, not all of them, but most of them, you put a camera on them, instantly twerk. Instantly start twerking. Lights, camera, action. Them hoes finna turn over. Get it, bitch. That's all I was hearing. I heard one say, get it, bitch. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like a nigga was in fucking the Twilight Zone. And I'm like, damn, where these babies' daddies at? Where they daddy at? Where's the daddy? How do daddy feel about this shit? Because in all these snaps, I didn't see no father. I didn't see it. I didn't see none of these young women taking pictures with their fathers. I didn't see none of these young men taking pictures with their father. And you might say, where's the father? No, because I'm going through the same shit with my kids. No. A lot of these women use these kids as pawns. A lot of these women, they need something to control. It's something to hold over you. And a lot of the time they know it's nothing else they can do but to hold your kids over. And they fucking up these kids, especially these young women. No, especially both. Because that same young woman who's over-sexualized, who got that goddamn grown-ass woman dress on, them gonna be the same women who's pregnant, who's single mamas, who gonna be down to these men when they get older because they so jaded because of what they was taught when they was fucking a child. I even seen hoish behavior in 4-year-olds. Toddlers. And mothers think it's cute. Mothers think it's cute. That shit ain't cute. It's not cute spending $6,000-7,000 on your son for the fucking prom, and you know damn well you can get him a trade or something. Well, if I got $6,000 to get him a suit, then I can get no. Come on, man. I'm from the same place you from. I know. And if his daddy getting him that shit, that nigga a sucker. They just straight up that nigga a sucker. Cause basically, you living in the fucking hood for once. And you paying for one night more than your rent. Then you rent. I rent too, but it doesn't make sense. I'm not finna have my son dripped out in some fucking Dolce and Gabbana and it costs more than my fucking rent. What the fuck? What? No. Then you wonder why these little niggas be getting out here acting a goddamn be fool. Then you wonder why these young women out here dyeing their hair blue, talking about all this shit, listening to Cardi B, doing all this whole shit. I don't even think y'all wonder. I truly don't even think y'all give a fuck. But we gotta start giving a fuck. Because these are kids. This is the next generation. And I got a lot of white friends on Snapchat. I made a lot of white friends when I was younger. I was in a whole lot of group homes. And I see how their kids is doing. Their daughters are in reasonable dresses. Reasonable dresses. Classic dresses. It's reasonable. The most I done seen from my white friends is the fucking shoulder thing cut. And shit, I'll buy my daughter that because it's not It's not over sexualized. I know she's a young woman. I know how young women are. I get it. But the shit I seen on some of you nigga shit, on some of you female shit that y'all doing to y'all daughters. Let's talk about these baby girls, y'all daughters, and y'all motherfuckers is posing with your daughters in hoish poses. All like this and shit. With your fucking daughter. No wonder why some of these babies is lost. Because they're getting raised by lost people. You don't want the daddy to say shit. You gonna think the daddy trying to be too hard. You really run everything because everybody know how the court system is with these babies. The court system don't give a fuck because they know we're gonna get this money off this child support, and then 9 times out of 10 we're gonna get this money when this young nigga go to jail, and then we're gonna do our whole cycle over. Then we're gonna put his ass on child support when he's in jail. Then we're gonna get the money off of that shit. And it's sickening because y'all females know, man. Y'all know. I know too many. Fuck it, they Pookies and Ray Rays. Fuck it, they out here, they do what they do in the streets, but they be trying to be in their child's life. And I used to think them niggas was tripping. I used to think y'all niggas ain't trying hard enough. Y'all niggas, nah. But when I went through it, and I know I've been in my kids' life all the times. They mama don't have to buy them shit. And the amount of drama I get with just trying to see them now that me and my wife got a divorce. Just trying to see them. And just the unfair treatment I get in the court systems with her. All this shit. So the reason why I'm on the women there is because that's what all I seen this weekend. That's all I seen. And we gotta stop this shit, y'all. Let these daddies be in these kids' life. Let them be hard on these kids. Let them be stern with their sons. Because it's too many of these young niggas out here from now. These young niggas killing each other. They just smoking each other. From 12 to 16. If you make the 17 or 18, your ass an OG. And you wonder why. They didn't have a man. I know one of my homeboys, he just gave up. He just gave up. True enough, he knew that bitch was like that when he was laying up fucking with her. But when it comes to children, it's always supposed to be some type of mutual agreement with the parents. Because y'all both have something in common. Y'all both want y'all child to be, or supposed to want your child to be, in the best predicament possible. Okay, y'all didn't work out. Cool. Okay, it probably was a mistake, baby. Cool. But the baby is here now. And too many times, these young black men are out here. Their mama don't hold them accountable. She don't want nobody else to hold them accountable. When they daddy try to get on their ass, she get on the daddy ass. Then you probably don't even see your son until you got to do something for him. Or till child support. And that shit gotta stop because it's fucking us up. There's a lot of bitter women out here that won't let the father be a father, and it's fucking shit up. It's turning these young women into hoes. It's turning these young niggas into a Pookie or a Ray Ray. And that shit's sickening. It's sick. Because we know what the problem is. The average Shaquita or Shanae, they know what the fucking problem is. Just like I'm gonna put it on the Pookies and Ray Ray. Because I consider myself a Pookie or a Ray Ray. Because I'm a hood nigga. I get it like how I get it. But shit, I know certain shit what I can't do and what I can do, what I'm supposed to do. And a lot of these niggas, a lot of these Pookie Ray Rays get the shit end of the stick because that's who y'all blame for a lot of shit. And these niggas just trying to be in their kids' life too. Just like the corporate nigga. Just like that shit. Just like the truck driver who's trying to see his kid. It's the same on every level. This shit just not happening to Pookie and Ray Ray. This shit happened to every man. Every last one of them. I know most dudes that I know want to be in their kid's life and be complaining about, God damn, I got to pay this child support and do all this shit and buy him clothes and shit. But when I want to get him, when I get on his ass, his mama got something to say. And it's driving a wedge between the son because the child knows that, shit, I'm going to go just with my mama. It's too much structure over here. And that's what kids need, structure, discipline. You got some of these Pookie right, they not trying to hear it. You can say that about every level of men. I go get 10 Pookie Ray Rays just be getting these hoes pregnant. I could go get 10 truck drivers who just getting these hoes pregnant. I take care. I could go get 10 corporate niggas that just pumping and dumping and just not take care of their kids. It's on every fucking level. And the woman has the most power in these situations. And you see when you give a woman that much power and she knows she has, you see what happens. Let's get to this next topic, man. Recently, last week, Kevin Samuels died, and that kind of fucked me up because I liked The Godfather. I liked him, like no bullshit. He gave me confidence, man. He made me see that I fucking matter too. Because when you be chasing these females and do all this shit, it's always give. You never once stop and think, what the fuck am I getting out of all this shit? He made me see that. Because I was the time I'm paying all the bills. My wife didn't have to work. She had everything mapped out in front of her. But once I listened to Kevin Samuel and I started like what the fuck am I getting out of this? I'm not happy. She don't never do what I ask her to do. I always end up saying sorry for some shit that I don't even know what the fuck going on. And it's not on equal playing field. And I hate that a lot of black women are trashing this man. Trashing him. Because he's exposing this shit. He's making young men wake up and be like, you know what? I fucking matter too. I fucking matter too. It ain't just all about her. Shit, I'm the prize too. All these hoes want to give you some goddamn pussy. That's it. I go buy that shit. That's just straight up. And y'all need to stop bashing that man because he ain't never down no woman. He ain't never goddamn me talk bad about black women and did all that shit. Them hoes got up on his platform and said what they wanted and he just critiqued that shit. How the fuck you gonna get a high value man and you 5'5", 250? And then you down in regular dudes who probably got more than you. Well, but they don't want you to hear that. They don't want somebody else to be telling you that. So all you women who's down in this man, I hope that he woke up your sons. I hope your sons listening to him. Because y'all be raising simps. Y'all be raising simps. And I wish that early in my life I had that man or somebody like him. Oh, Dante, you being a follower and all this stuff. If that's what I follow, then I don't even give a fuck. Shit, this nigga made me want to go get a suit. And, you know, he made me buy certain colognes that I didn't even know nothing about. He made me look at what being a man. Just be like being a man. Fuck Pookies and Ray Rays, all that shit. Just the basics of being a man. Just the basics of what you bring to the table. Just the basics of shit. You having confidence in yourself. I didn't have that. I can go out there and go get it. I had the money, but I was doing it all for the wrong reasons. In that relationship, I didn't matter. My family mattered more than me, and that was never fair to me. And women get mad at that shit when he be waking up these young men like, you matter. You matter, my nigga, you matter. Don't let none of these females be like doing all that shit, telling you like you gotta treat them one way and do all this, and then they don't reciprocate that same shit with you. Cause now I'm on a dating scene. I see what these females about. It's kind of crazy. You want nigga bring all this shit to the table, then as soon as the nigga asks what I get in return, oh my gosh, you must be broke. What I'm getting out of this shit. You want to be treated like a princess, what I'm getting. I treat you like a king, how you gonna do that? I let you fuck. Go on, baby. Go on about your business. Because I need more than sex. I don't want your money. I don't want it. You ain't gonna give me no money, motherfucking money any goddamn way. So I don't want it. I don't need it. I'll figure this shit out. Can you give me what I need? And that man taught me that shit within 6 motherfucking months. Within 6 motherfucking months, I'm like, what the fuck have I been doing? I'm with somebody who don't really fucking value me, just value what the fuck I can do. Not me, what I can do. And I know it's a whole lot of other brothers out there like that. I was a fool taking care of somebody else's kids. Taking food out my kid's mouth to put in somebody else's kid's mouth. And then get no appreciation. Simp shit. He made me wake up. Him, O'Shea, Meteorica, the real smart, bright dude. He real smart. I fucks with him. They made me realize that, you know, I fucking matter in this shit. And don't settle for no woman who think they selling for you. That's just straight up. And I tell that to young boys. Don't be settling for these females that think they just bring all this shit to the table and they really don't. You matter, my nigga. Like, you matter. No bullshit. You mean a lot. You got the power to change lives. You got the power. Just embrace that shit, man. I'm finna get up out of here, man, because, you know, I didn't really want to make this video that long. This your boy OK Tay coming to you from the We Got Network. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about. Peace out.